If you like stuff, then check out the MI Stuff podcast with Mr. Kelsey Hudgens. He's a fella.
Live from the Screamers Rescue Studios.
They're not fucking ready. They're just not fucking ready. Nobody's fucking ready. Nobody's ready. So yeah, we'll do a there you are, my darling. The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus is on the telly. What up, brah? What up, man? What up, dog? So let's see here. I'll do a... Alright, hold on just a second. Let's do this. We'll call this one HowTo. What that mouth do, boy? What? Okay, yes, we'll go to that screen there for just a second. Hang tight. Don't go nowhere. We'll do a well, no, let's just do a no, I don't want to do a window capture. I want to do a display capture. There we go. Okay, so now we're in the endless. There you go. You can see the whole bullshit here. And just for... So now you guys can see what I'm doing here. Just try to ignore all of the endless screens there. This is OBS here. Yeah, this is OBS, and headset on Thursday is good. Okay, so what we'll do is I'll come in here and click the plus thing. OBS is great. This whole thing is awesome. So we'll do a video capture device. Add existing. I've already got one. Oh fuck! There's the face. So I'll just do that over here. Out of the way so you guys can see that we're doing that. You committed though. Is it though? We're doing some Dalia in this motherfucker. So, alright. I have this. Alright, so yeah, in OBS, we can do this thing. Let's go to, got some of my teeth. Here's a good one. So we'll do that. I've got that saved. So now we'll come in here and go in your sources here. You have scenes here. In my scenes, I can go back and forth from the Dark Forest, which is basically my intro screen, and then I'll go to my usual screen grab, and I have all of these little things down here and all of my shit. But for this one, we'll go add image, and this is a new image. We'll do a Kill Tony backdrop, And then the properties of this image. We'll go here. And it takes a minute to do whatever all this shit is. Do 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 do, kill Tony, motherfucker. And searching this Mac. I need to upgrade the upgrade. Upgrade is something that you do. Need to upgrade the memory on this damn thing. It's a little slow. There's the one we need. Open. Kill Tony. Okay. And let's bring this. Bam. Bam. And then we'll take the Kill Tony backdrop. You guys can see down here my sources column. I'll just bring that down below the wrong answer. Video capture device. And now I can pull this over here. And now I've got a backdrop. And now I've got a backdrop and the video capture device. And if I wanted to, I could take just like a, I don't think I'm going to divulge any information that shouldn't be divulged here. But this is my, this is the Restream deal here. This thing puts channels all over, and I can add like all of these different things. I could do Twitch. I could do any of these different, places where I can stream from, and it's all free. Like all of this stuff is completely free. So my OBS, this thing is running into the, it's running into the what you call that thing? I don't know. The stream, like basically multi-stream platform thing. So there's that. And then if you wanted to say, okay, my Instagram handle is Yonder Wizard, so we'll do a text. Okay, at Kelsey Hudgens, that's who I am there on the Instagram. So do that, boom, up there like that. And then because I did it backwards, do an image, add existing. Where is it at? Instagram pic, boom, there's your Instagram. And you can go all the way down with that, waka waka. And make it match. So you got that going for you, and you can do stuff like that. Yes, Restream, that is, see, it's just taking me to, okay, so then, .io. Yeah, so that's the thing. Now, when you're so Valish, where you're going from there, that's where it gets a little tricky. This is where you go into your settings on OBS, and you'll come in here to your stream. Now, in your stream option up here, are you seeing this? Or are we still on Kill Tony? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I don't have the, hold on a second. I'll do bring that display capture up too, but we'll do that very small. So we'll do, can you still see? Yeah, you guys can still see this fine. So yeah, then you'll go into your settings here, and in your settings in OBS, you'll go to stream, and you will get you'll select restream.io, the RTMP, and then after you select this service, that's where you're going to go over here to your restream and come over here to get your stream key. You can just click this, the copy, to copy your stream key. And then you go back over here to your OBS and you paste your stream key into the stream key column there on OBS, and then it's done. So now all you have to do is click start streaming, and it does everything for you. Like, literally everything is done. Everything is so fucking easy, man. And as far as if I can stretch this over here. No, I really can't. Never mind. But yeah, dude, it's so simple. It's so damn easy. And like I said, like I've got the Restream is just browser based. It's not like an app or anything. It's like a website. Like I can't do that on my phone. I can't do this through mobile. That's the only thing that sucks. And that's actually where I ended up going streaming from here on the computer, because when I first started my YouTube channel, which was when was my first? There's podcast numbers. When was my first stream? So my first, one year ago. What date was it? April 17th, 2018. So a little bit more than a year, right? Let's see what this is like. Am I saying anything? Oh no, I gotta find out.
As I was saying, I think there's a lack in this day and age of people who are doing things that don't require technology or something digital or something technological.
Oh yeah, and look at you now, you fat fuck, talking on the internet in front of yourself. You fucking idiot. I'm talking to myself. But yeah, April 17th, 2018 was the first one. Where's part one? Why did that one come up first? This is the very first thing I ever streamed.
All right.
Check this out. Very
so this
first.
is the first time I've done this before. But I'm going to get this set up to record.
I was streaming live from my phone, by the way, like in portrait.
I've been talking about going live on the video while I record over here, and I started the video already because I've never done it before. I didn't know what it would be like. So here we go. Got the old
scraping that beard. Look at him go.
Up. And to get those channels on the right channel. Plastic water bottle, recycle.
Oh, I have since stopped using plastic water bottles.
I'm probably going to say that forever. All right.
Recycle your plastics. I always used to say that.
Questions? Actually, I'm the one with the questions. You have the answers. Or who knows? I don't know. I don't know how to judge this anymore. So, first off, I'm terrible at making plans. Peter was supposed to be on
Buddy Peter.
my shit. And I don't know.
Peter bought me one of these
I
microphones.
already got my insurance a couple days ago.
Oh, fucking A
Or any
insurance.
fast food. I've actually been really good on the fast food thing lately.
Oh, not now, buddy. I'm killing fast food now. Oh, how the things have changed. But anyway, yeah. So I started streaming on April 17th. And that was, let's see, when I got to the OBS thing. I I did all interviews back. That was episode number 16 was the first one that I went live with. And then I kept going live, and then I started using the Mevo instead of my phone for... It wasn't that one. I think this is the first one where I used the Mevo.
Oh, not cricket. I've been doing
Nah, my glasses are fake as the people I see through them. Wow, look how clean this fucking table was back then. Oh my God. The piano was behind me. There wasn't... I was using... Okay, so this Mac that I'm using in this is an old Mac. And, yeah, this is an old Mac that I was using back in the day. And now it sits over here for the guests so that whenever I have a guest on, they can follow along in the chat. But this camera thing that I have, I forgot to set it to do close-ups. Yeah, they're as fake as the people I see through them, man. Listen, I started wearing those things. I started wearing those things when I quit drinking. And it was corny, and it's still corny, but I don't care. I started wearing the glasses as like I'm constantly looking through something new now. I'm looking at life through a different lens. I love you, Pack Pudding. I'm trying to find out when I had an episode. Did I do close-ups on this one with Jimmy? Oh, yes. All right. So now I have this camera set up called a Mevo that my band bought and paid for with merch money. And you'll see
awesome, you picked up Florence.
It does its own.
In Myrtle Beach and Florence, and it's so funny because.
And look at how cheesy those microphones used to be. I had a good mic by then.
And I was like,
already had this mic.
When I got my first GM gig, I
had a wooden chair.
Years old, and that's relatively young to be running a market.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going to get here, get this gig, and then 2 years I'm gone.
And y'all see how the camera flips and switches back and forth?
And you'd have to pry me out of here now. I mean, I love it. I love living here.
It does that on its own.
Anywhere else? I say that all the time.
The money's good. I mean, there's guys making more money in our industry than I am, and there's bigger jobs. But
they don't live here.
No, they don't live here. I wear a golf shirt to work every day.
They don't live here.
Fridays we're shorts and
That's my boy Jimmy. He's the owner of the bar that I used to manage down here in Murrells Inlet. But look at all this shit that I've done over the last year. All of this video 1 all the way up until, let's see, when did I get the OBS? I'll be able to see it. Oh, how about this? Just playing around with some new streaming software. Nothing to see here.
Okay, so let's see here.
Oh, don't you love it, Puddin'? Isn't that sweet?
Receiving your content.
Yeah. So.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So.
All right. So with the Mevo, I don't use the OBS platform. The OBS platform is literally just when I am streaming by myself, because it uses the forward-facing camera and it catches all of the important shit. But with the Mevo, it takes one wide frame shot, and I can select little tiny squares from that one wide frame, and I can set it on auto, whatever you call it, like pretty much like autopilot, and it'll alternate between the scenes. Now, there is a thing, like, it's mainly for people who stream like TED Talks and stuff like that, because there is an option on the camera where it will follow movement. So it'll, like, if somebody's on stage and they're walking back and forth, it'll sort of like lock onto that person, and just the camera will follow them around, and it'll keep giving you close-ups of that person, mixed in with a couple of wide angle shots, which is really cool. But what else is there that might need to be done here? Yeah, I would just suggest, if you do want to do all of this stuff, you know what, Cracker Barrel, how can I not, man? I mean, you know what I love to do. I love to please, man. I'm here to please. I aim to please. I'm doing really, really good. Let's see. Let's find a picture of... Actually, I could probably get one from Discord here. Let's find a picture of William. If I do like a thing of William here, will it just show up like that? Okay, can I do this? How far in can I zoom on that thing? Well, actually, that's pretty damn good. Alright, so we'll do done there. And now let me go in here to this little app. It's this shit so much easier to do. I've got like Photoshop on my computer, but it's so fucking dumb, man. It's so dumb how much easier shit is on mobile than on desktop these days. So, well... All right, so we'll save that to... Save it on my device. Save to photos. And now... I'll come back to here so I can go to my photos. Hey, I appreciate it, guys. I'm just here to help, man. I'm just here to help. Let me see if that picture's saved into my phone yet. I might have to plug that bitch in so that it can sync. Where's that coming from? Oh, there they go. There's me, a William Montgomery. Oh, I already got a William Montgomery. Oh, shit. So, oh, fuck, I was working on something earlier. Do these pictures not allow me to save them to the desktop and shit? Where's that noise coming from? That's my phone. Oh, it was the phone charger. That's where it was coming from. Maybe it wasn't. Okay, there it is. So there's that one, and let's pull this one too. I don't want this one, I just did that one. It doesn't matter, let's just rename this. William. And now I want to go back to my OBS, and then we do more stuff like this. Where is it? Where did I put it? Aha! I found it. Quit looking. I got it now. So we'll do add an image. Wait for it to fumble through all the shit I have in this computer so that let Little deadbolt. Dead bear and a deadbolt. Come on. Come on, man. Got too much shit open. There we go. All right. It does take this thing so much. Then I got what I need. I can close this. Ha ha! You like that, kids? Okay, there we go. You, William Montgomery? Who the fuck said that? Did it work? You're going to change it to Will Tony. Why haven't I thought of that until just now? I'll look at them together again. Cracker Barrel Kid and William Montgomery. All there together. All together. Isn't it beautiful? That's fun. Now where's the other one? Let's do the other one now. That's so funny. But yeah, you could just do so much random shit like that. You could pull pictures off of anywhere you want and throw them on there, and that's basically how to do it. You know what, man? You know how to figure it out, man? You just got to plug it in and play with it, bud. Just got to plug it in and play with it, man. What up, Kevin? I just now looked at the. Sorry, Kevin. I didn't see you in the chat there. I was paying attention to Discord. Honestly, it doesn't matter to me, man. It does not matter to me, man. Whatever you want, okay? Didn't I save that under William? Oh, just William dead, not William Montgomery. Yeah, I got a shitload of copyright claims. Every time I do that, no matter what I play, whether it be like my own music or covers, I'm always getting copyright claims, man. I spelled everything right there. Yeah, I did. And this is not my life. It's just a fond farewell to a friend. Why is it not? I did do that like that. And it's a PNG. I wonder if that'll help narrow it down. Why can't I find it? That's dumb. You hear the wind out there? You hear that? Sounds evil, doesn't it? you hear that? I'm picking up a radio station right now. Did y'all hear that? Right after I say it's evil, isn't it? And then I pick up a radio station. Okay. It's a desktop. That's where. Why? Yeah, I'm an idiot. Why am I searching through this thing when I could have just done desktop? Jesus, this is why weed is. This is why weed is the way it is, right? How you like that? Oh, hey, so, okay. I didn't realize that there was so much already down here. I'm missing a lot. Okay. I thought I was like, am I like, what's going on here? But I was just missing a lot of the chat. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Windy as hell. You like that? Yes, OBS is just an overlay. That's right. That's right. Yeah. There you go. Oh, yeah. You want that, right? You don't want to see all this hairy goodness. Okay. I listen. I am very happy with being involved in this without any flair or any situation or whatever you call it. Okay, cool, good. So yeah, of course it's possessed. I'm possessed. Maybe you could talk to them about having Legionnaire's disease or Lyme's disease, or talk about your cousin Aaron Hernandez. What the fuck did you just say, Red Band? See, it's easier when I do it like that, when it's just still. How about if we just do like... Yeah, I got it, and then we'll Oh, it doesn't work like that. I'm trying to get William to do a peekaboo. There's too much there. I'd have to pull everything down like... It'd be like, meow. Meow. Who the fuck said that? If only I could get him to wink. Shit. Give it up for LeBron James. Oh man, that is so good. Oh, I'm trying. My dumbass is trying to drag shit off the screen over to Ari's face. Oh, that's so hilarious. That is so funny. He does in that look like Wilson. Just a little bit. Like dun 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 dun. Oh, it's so damn fun. See, this is how easy it is to okay, audio programs, I use literally just my mixer. Like I use GarageBand to record. Let me get this stuff back up here. Yeah, I use the GarageBand to record, basically, which is just, if I try to open it up, it'll slow everything down so much because it robs so much power. But do y'all use Mac? Most everybody uses Mac, and you have GarageBand. But as far as like, are you asking for mixing, or are you asking for like, I don't know, what am I trying to say? Are you asking for like, mixing purposes, or for like recording for like releasing the podcast and stuff like that? Oh yeah. All Apple all day. Okay, so mixing. Shit. So, mixing. I'll do this real quick. It's easier to do this with mobile. All right, hold on. No, not to do the streaming stuff for the audio thing. No Audacity. I've used Audacity before. But to be honest, I just like GarageBand better. When I used Windows, I used Sony Acid Pro. Acid Pro was my thing, and that was like GarageBand is the closest thing that I've ever found to Acid Pro. Like everything comes in blocks, and it's just. But if you're using a Windows computer, Audacity works fine. But I mean, if you want to go all the way and do it the right way, it would be better to use like Premiere, maybe Adobe. That's the That's probably the best route to go there. Oh yeah, shit, I forgot what I was doing. But all right, so I'll go on the Discord real quick and do the. Yes, 1,000%. If you are in the position to where you can get a Mac, 1,000%. Like, I can't stress that enough. I really can't stress that enough. But either way, no matter what program you're using, I would suggest getting a board. And I'm gonna do this right here. So, all right, the board I've got is a PV10AT, and this is the big one because I usually have sometimes up to 4 or 5 guests on at a time. Sometimes it only happens rarely, but it does happen. So, yeah, I've got that. Now this comes in like a 2-channel, like would basically where I've got 4 vocal mic inputs up here. Instead of having 4, you would only have like 2. So, so yeah, there's that. This is USB into my computer, and that's the way to go. I'm putting this video in there. Sorry if I'm clogging up the shit too much, but I'm trying to help. So anyway, I suggest you get any kind of, and if you're doing just vocal, everybody wants to talk shit about mixers and how, oh, this thing's not going to be it doesn't really matter. If you get a decent, like if you get a mixer that gives you any kind of EQ, which I have, you see all of the, I don't know how much you guys know about mixers or anything at all. So I'll explain it like in case you don't know anything, like as if you wouldn't. So the blue knobs are all EQ, like that's your highs, lows, and mids. As long as you have something where you can alter that, you can get a good mix out of any board that you purchase, but it should be something that you can USB into your computer. And it totally should be something that you could be able to like USB into your computer. And that's the way to go. That's 1,000% the way to do to do that. I will say, dude, I'll show you how easy this is. So I'm going to GarageBand here. We'll bring this up. It shouldn't clog it up too bad. Everything else is going pretty well so far. So why would this fuck up, right? I probably got a podcast recorded already that it'll bring up that I can use as like a template to show you what I mean. Actually, it'd be easier to start out fresh anyway to show you all that shit. What do you mean? What am I mixing with 4 channels? I just have 3 mics and an option for a 4th if there's extra guests. Oh, hey, there it goes. So yeah, GarageBand, very, very simple to use. It has also built-in stuff like this that it uses. So a lot of the stuff recorded is yeah, man, no worries. I'm here to help. So GarageBand, so simple. You see here over, I want to get it out of the way of Williams Montgomery. Yeah, so it's just the 4 channels are just my those are just my mics. Those are my mic inputs. And honestly, if it like depending on if anybody is interested, Jesus fucking Christ, if anybody is interested in doing this thing, I can literally put out a list of exactly everything that I have down to the cables if somebody's looking for like how to put together the entire situation, which Yes. GarageBand is a lot like Fruity Loops, and you'll notice that when I bring it in. So you can choose from all sorts of different things over here. But for me, always I use voice, and I do that, and it opens up one where you're doing like it has all of these different things, and like even all right. So let's record something down here and say, Autobots assemble. And it's a robot voice. Let's see what it sounds like.
Autobots assemble.
So basically, if we were going to do like a, all right. So my sponsor for my podcast is Screwball Whiskey. My big brother has this Screwball Whiskey company. This whiskey company out in OB. Him and a few friends of his started it, and okay, yeah, I'll do a list for sure. So basically, I call this the Screwball Whiskey Studios. So let's do like an intro random, like you're listening live from the Screwball Whiskey Studios in sunny Murrells Inlet, South Carolina. In a world full of shitty people, don't be one of those people. Be a good person. Tomorrow's stories begin right here. Screwball Whiskey. And then let's see what that sounds like.
You're listening live from the Screwball Whiskey Studios in sunny Murrells Inlet, South Carolina. In a world full of shitty people, don't be one of those people. Be a good person. Tomorrow's stories begin right here. Screwball Whiskey.
And then obviously you can plug that into any different little thing that they have. Let's see what this sounds like.
You're listening live from the Screwball Whiskey Studios in...
I don't like that. It just sounds fuzzy. Well.
In sunny Murrells Inlet, South Carolina. In a world full of shitty people, don't be one of those people. Be a good person. Tomorrow's story...
Yes, I never use any of these in the podcast just because I like the way that it sounds naturally.
You're listening live from the Screwball Whiskey Studios in sunny Murrells Inlet, South Carolina. In a world full of shitty people, don't be one of those people. Be a good person. Tomorrow's stories begin right here. Screwball Whiskey.
Yeah, so basically that is, and I'll always delete all of these little different weird voices and stuff like that, and I'll pull in my my sound bites over here. I have my my Screwball Whiskey song where Norm Macdonald, where Norm talks me in, you know. So it'll go something like usually they go something like this for the intro and the podcast and everything. Right? Huge
If
difference.
you like stuff, then check out the MI Stuff podcast with Mr. Kelsey Hudgens. He's a fella.
Live from the Screwball Whiskey Studios.
You're listening live from the Screwball Whiskey Studios in sunny Murrells Inlet, South Carolina. In a world full of shitty people, don't be one of those people. Be a good person. Tomorrow's stories begin right here. Screwball Whiskey.
And then whenever you're done solving it all, you come down here to the end and you grab your endpoint and you drag your endpoint up here to, nope, not there. We drag our endpoint to, let's say about right there. And then you can come up here and do this mix and delete or create volume fade out on main option. And it does all of the hard work for you.
Don't be one of those
There's
people.
shortcuts
Be a good
for
person. Tomorrow's stories begin right here. Screwball Whiskey.
Fades it out nicely, and you're done. And that it literally does all the work Oh yeah. I have this little this little panel of sound bites. I also every now and again I've got these random sound effects. It's very, very simple. That's the thing with it. Mac is so much easier than Windows. But if you grow up using Windows, Mac is very hard to make the transition, especially after you use it for a really long time, just because Mac is literally just so simple. Mac is so click and play. So everything is so simple. It seems like Windows makes you do all of this stuff. Like if you click on something, it sort of makes you go around your elbow to get to your asshole a lot. But yeah, Norm, dude. Norm blocked me on Twitter, y'all. I don't know why. I tagged him in the video after he gave me the cameo. I tagged him in that. I may have tagged him in an episode of the podcast so I could show him what basically I used the cameo for. And yeah, but I've got like this little box of sound bites over here, and I've got my my little. That's my old outro song. This is my old intro song, and I use it as my outro song now. But I got yeah, it's literally like, oh shit. Once it clicked, because I used Windows all my life too. I grew up using Windows, and I actually bought my first Mac on accident. I had the accident that I was talking about last night that I had, where I had the money or whatever that I came into. So the deal was every 2 years I could get a new computer with that money. So the 1 year I got a Mac, and it was a $1,300 laptop that I got, and I still have it. It still works. The screen's fucked up. There's no keyboard, but the guts are still good, and it's still to this day I can plug it into a TV and plug an external keyboard into it. It still works to this day. It's pretty awesome. But I went to Best Buy and was like, I need a new computer. I play music, I record, and he was like, oh, if you record, you need an Apple. And I was like, oh, of course I do. I've heard good things about Apple. Why not? So I get an Apple, not thinking that the entire, OS is different. Everything is different. And I literally just had to learn how to use Mac. And I was so ill. I was like, Jesus, I have made such a huge mistake. I couldn't take it back. I tried to return it, and I couldn't. So I was like, fuck, I'm stuck with this thing now. And I went home. I was like, all right, well, I've got it. And then after using it for a few days, I was just so frustrated I couldn't figure anything out. And then I clicked on GarageBand, and I opened GarageBand, and I was like, dude, this is it. And ever since that day, ever since I opened GarageBand and I fucked around with it and made my first beats on actually the beat that I use, this beat right here, this thing right here that I use in this podcast. This is before I put the Norm Macdonald stuff in it. This is just the beat. I made this on that Mac, on that very first Mac that I ever had. I made this beat. And this is probably the first or second thing that I ever did. And just like anything else. So yeah, I made this little beat thing on that old Mac, and it was one of the first or second things I ever did, because that's another thing you can do with this. Now that we don't really need this anymore, we'll get rid of that and get rid of this, just because we can do that again if we need to, and we don't really need that or that or that. We'll just do not a software instrument. I don't care nothing about that. Oh, come on, man. So we can do over here, I can go find the loops. That's this little thing over in the corner. Haha, look at William up there in the corner peeking at me. All in GarageBand, yep. So let's go in here and we'll take all drums. And we'll find something, what's that, an ambient beat? What's that sound like? I don't hear nothing. Why don't I hear anything? Am I doing something wrong here? Why am I not hearing anything coming out of this? Obviously. I don't know. Oh, but yeah, shit, to finish answering your question about soundtracks while streaming, I got this little soundboard here that I can use for like the I got a bunch of American Pie shit. Like
Stop me, beautiful!
And one time at band camp,
Well, safer than a tube sock.
The fuck are you doing here?
This is just bad reception, honey.
Respect my hairy ass.
What's that?
But yeah, I do shit like that. Like I can have all this stuff, like just like a red band soundboard, basically. And I actually, because I do this, I can. It's not good, but it's better if I can. And I would never do this just because I don't know that they would want me to. But I could record live stream because the live stream gets more of the microphone and the soundboard than it does the crowd. So if I could record some of the live stream, I can get little snippets from I can cut little bits out from Red Band soundboard and compile all that together. Because I built this soundboard for, like, there was a few things that were on here, like all of the obvious stuff. Like I put these things, the top two rows I put in. So I mean, I know how to do that. But yeah, so let's find something here. I don't know why it won't let me. Let's see if we just bring it over here. I don't even care what it is. We'll use it. That sounds like it needs some bongos or something behind it. Alright, now let's go back and find some bongos. Hear what it sounds like together. See, that's an offbeat. It doesn't sound right. Oh, you guys are too sweet. Thanks, Puddin'. That's in 2/4. Still sounds a little off. I think that's the one right there. I think we found it. We found our culprit. We found the one. All right, so the way to do it is to then introduce this here and keep this thing going, and it would sound something like Oh, why is it not? Hold on. Held everything. All right. Now we get to. Now this is the thing that you should always understand. This is really cool. And this is probably the most important thing that you will ever hear anybody say when doing editing shit like this. Is if you fuck up, you can always undo what you just did. Undo length change, undo automation edit, undo length change. You can always undo anything that you did. Just always know that. You can always fix what you did. So now I can just copy this. Copy this, and knowing shortcuts is everything. So Command C, Command V, and then we want this to do the same thing. I wanna know the same thing. Copy, and then we'll go here, and we can pop that in, keep hitting paste for as long as we want to. And the same with this guy here, because we're gonna, we need one here, of course. And we don't need that guy. So it'll come into something like this. It's Control Z is undo on Mac. And then give it that second for an intro. And then you have to introduce something new here. Then you got to throw something new in here. We need something deep. Like a djembe, not a bongo. Alright, so now we'll go back. From bongo, we need a djembe. Is that, what do they call it, a conga? I think that's the one right there. I don't think you had to look further than that, but we will. Let's see which one does better. Undo is always there for you. That's too high. That's what you want. You want that. 3 is the winner so far. No. Nope. Nope. So the next part is going to be really cool because once we get this thing figured out, I think we're going to go with number 3 though. Yeah, number 3 it is. Conga Groove 3 is where we want to go. We want to copy that and oh no. Copy that and then waka 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 all the way home. Copy that. We'll drag this on a little bit more. And basically, this is where you, in just that short amount of time, here's where you can also right there is getting too much with just music. You now need something else to lay down something. So let's get an organ in there. Not that one. Not that. Not that. Not that. That's the one. Oh shit. Oh shit. And then we're going to copy that. Command not available because there are no events selected. Well, let's select an event then. Goddamn. Alright. pop, 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 pop. So let's see how this sounds coming through. Hadn't done this in a long time. Right? It eases you in, you know, it doesn't just come all over your face. One of these is coming through too hot. Is it this one? No, I think it might be this one here. One of these is coming through too hot. Aw, thanks. I was so hungover that day, I threw up right before it was taken. I hadn't taken a shower yet. That was a Hot Fish Club. All right, so we'll drop those down a little bit. And that right there is what we need, like a bass line, like a just a one note. Not a woody Latin bass, none of that upright. No, we want a thump. We want like a funk. Yeah, there we go. Nope. Simple garage. Oh, we're gonna keep that one for later. One note. We need one note. One note. Just one note. Fuck this. Hang on for a second. Hold everything, guys. Hold all that you got right here for... am I going to do that? Am I really going to do that right now? Do I want to do that right now? Do I want to do that right now? Nah. I don't want to do that. I don't want to hook up the bass. Fuck it. Knocking shit over. All right. See, this is where the being a musician part helps out a bunch. Because if you can't find what you want, then you just play it. All right, so now we need to... I need to come in here and go a new track, but I want to record using a microphone or a line input and create. And I think I do. I think I got this. So I need to find the key of it first. So I'm going to mute me and jam with this for just a second, see what it works. Yes, all of this is through the mixer. All of this is through the mixer. I'm using this one mixer for all of this. That's why the mixer is the most important. The mixer is the most important. That's why I know I took a couple pictures of it and shared it the other day in the channel here. But the reason I wanted to get the video of it is so like this is the most important part. I'm running all this stuff through the mixer, and I honestly just need to see if I got a decent level on this. So let me see here. I just need to record something real. Okay, this is going to be really boring for you guys, but I'm going to have to listen to this. So I'm only getting a bass line because I'm listening to all of this. I'm also listening to all of this through the mixer. I'm also listening to all of this stuff through the mixer. So my computer is going through the mixer as well. But I am going to select headphones. How about now? Okay, sorry. Yeah, whenever I was recording, I had to I was having to listen through the headphones so I get everything going. But yeah, I was gonna say GarageBand. If you guys can't see it good, I was gonna say if you needed if you needed to do just a window capture. Yeah, I got it now. Sorry. If you needed to do just a window capture or you wanted to show just one thing instead of the whole screen, there's an option for that. Like all the things that you can do here, like you could put a color source in here. You could put like a website or something like that. Yeah, sorry. I totally forgot. I had to switch the output for doing the bass part. So now I know that the bass sounds fine. I can just but anyway, yeah, so it's gonna go muted again for just a little bit, but yeah, forgive me for that. You'll see something in a second, but then you'll get to hear something pretty cool. Actually, before we do that, when we get to this measure here, we're gonna need some real drums. So let's go to all drums. I want something like a let me hear this again. Kids. Let's see here. Yeah, we're all just here to help. You got it fixed. But yeah, let's see here. Fine. I don't know. I like the wet disco break. That sounds badass right there. Even though it's just a break, I like it. Hell yeah, right? We're going to do that bass line better, though. We just fucking around with it. We just fucking around, man. That's all we doing. Get rid of that bass line. I'll do another one better. minute. Because right here we're going to take this and we're going to split and cut and split and cut and split and cut and pull into that bitch like about like this right here. Dude, it's all you, Cracker Barrel. And then this. Alright. Well, we need something, that bass got to come in hard right there. Hey man, y'all ain't lucky. I'm lucky. I'm lucky that I just so happened to fall in love with the greatest fucking podcast of all time. And y'all did the same thing at some point in your lives. Red Band's the one to thank here. Red Band and Tony. We're going to edit this and copy, paste, 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 paste. Let's go all the way to there. I don't like this fucking thing. Copy, paste, 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 paste. And of course we need this. This is where the whole thing's. By the way, I didn't pick any of this because it sounds cool. I was just literally trying to show you guys how easy it is to do this shit. So, like, I'm not really... I wish I could just have this guy right here in like an echo on a different channel. So let's do a copy of that. A new track. And I did that right. I think the command create. Where's that going to go? So right there. So I want to do this. Copy that, but I want to paste it here. And throw a fuckload of delay on it. So I could come in here and... Oh no, not EQ controls. And then... how do I do that? How would I do that? I would want to go over here to some plugins. And echo. Let's throw some echo in there, like a lot of it. So like... Why is that thing not playing? Why do I not hear you? Well, this is odd. So, let me get this straight. Everything else will come through, but this won't. Oh, well, it doesn't really matter. I try to be the only wizard. I'm just kidding. There's more wizards than me. Okay, fuck it then. Delete track and regions, yes. Alright, we also are going to need a better drum. We're going to need better drums. Maybe I don't want a kit. Maybe I want like an affected kit. Let's see if we got an affected kit in here. Like something loud. Something that's gonna fucking change the entire the entire DNA of this shit. That's what you have to do in a beat. Like affected, I seen it. That's the one. That's the one. I'm not even looking further than that. Maybe I didn't want the wet disco break. And we also are going to do this. We're going to lay over 2 drum tracks on this bitch. Okay, I don't like that one. Change my mind. Okay, so I'm going to delete this master track. Actually, I can't delete that. Then I can delete that, that, and that, though. Alright, so now I am going, this is going to be boring for you, sorry, but it's about to be muted so I can hear this in my head, and then I'll let you guys hear the finished product here. All right, we're back now, I think. Cool. We don't need that guy. We don't need that guy. And we don't need anything up until this guy. So we'll split that there. Call this guy a farewell train. And see how this turned out. But then we need that. Where's that other thing we needed that I said we'd come back to later? No. 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 I know it was in the S's. I know it was in the... Ooh. I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay. All right, you got my attention. You got my attention. I hear you. This is the thing about music. It usually will play itself. Oh, I did that the wrong way. They usually play itself. You just got to know where to look. Do I like this before I go in? Okay, at this point, I feel like we don't need as much Latin Day bongo as we did, so we'll drag that down a little progressively. And we'll do the same with the other world instruments. That's more of an intro deal. So that'll be good right there. Let's see how that works. Oh yeah, I'm liking all of that. I am really digging that shit. So we'll go. Oh no! What? Copy and paste all the way, like Nicolas Cage. Paste it all the way to the Constitution. Is that how he sounds? Hell yeah, man. You gotta do that. So I'm also going to do one more of these. But do I need to? Let's see here. I'm thinking about doing just one of these bass lines like this. I'll leave that the way it is. I like that. And then this whole little thing might be a little off. And that squeaky dub mix is a little much. Why does it immediately get louder right there? Oh, shit. I have to undo a lot of shit to fix it. I've unfucked. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. I accidentally pasted that up on the top there. Oh man, how about that? I don't know. If it were going to be for the Kill Discord, I would rather do something like better, because this is just like something thrown together to show you how easy it is to use GarageBand. Yeah, now I have to go and redo. No, I'd pull the Latin bongos down already, so. Yeah, see, there's a couple of like, all right, I don't like it. Not to be surprised, but we will save it. We'll say, save it as Discord Jam. Really? I mean, if you guys are cool with it, I don't give a shit. I mean, it's Real Fred with Griffin. Whoa, 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 whoa. Dude, Eric can sing. Like he's legit got some pipes. All right. So one last time, I'm going to do this. I'm trying to do too much in the bass line, and that's not what a bass line's for. A bass line's supposed to lay down the back, and I'm playing the bass like a guitar, and I shouldn't do that. So I'm going to do this one more time, and this is going to be the one. So give me just a second here. All right, we're going to go ahead and save that. I had a couple of iffy parts in it, but I've noticed that a lot of the music that I listen to and know and love, I hear mistakes in it just because I'm a perfectionist. But the mistakes and the human element is what makes music great. So I love that in this all digital creation, there is that one thing about it that makes it human. I think that'll work. I mean, it's not as good as I thought it was, but where's that thing that I had a while ago? Was it sloppy? It was like just a... Curious. Sorry, sir, but what's curious? It's curious that you should be destined for this wand when its brother gave you that scar. And who owned that wand? We don't speak his name. Okay, so now comes the part where we do something really, really boring. So I'm going to need one of those stretch from. I need one on each beat. There, pop. And then pop. And then bam. So I need that. So this is my new sample. Copy that. Paste. Start off there. Waka waka. Is this the cool part? Let me hear just that and that. Right. No, undo that. Sorry, I'm not paying attention to chat right this second. Give me just a second. No. Check up on whatever it is I've missed. So what I did here, if you're curious, is I have a single bass, a single kick drum, because what I really was missing was that constant do, 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 do. That like, the kick. I was missing the kick. And what I want it to be is like sloppy. I want it to sound wet. I want it to sound wet. This will be something, if you guys want to use it, we can do like some audio overlays on it and like making an intro if you guys want to. It's yours to have. It's ours to have. Oh no, what'd I do? We'll make it just short and sweet. Intros don't need to be long, right? I don't even know how long it is. I'm going by measures, not time here. And while we're at it, these guys need to be extended to the end as well. And then that's where our end will be there. Oh, fuck. And so let's see if that helps out a little bit. I want to bring that up some too. Let's go in here and do some, give it a bunch of reverb, make this shit wet, bro. Wet. Wet. And some ambiance. Give it some of that, just a little bit. Give it a little bit more ass. Because I wanted to get that low cut. I want to take some of this high out. Wrong way. There we go. So let's see how this works out here. Oh, we want some banjo? Will that work? Hell yeah, man. If you guys dig it, I dig it. That's the part. That's what was missing. That's the money part right there. I could just play some leads on the banjo. That would sound pretty cool. I'm muted there. I'll have to do the headphones thing again. The reason that I have to do the headphones thing, I don't know if y'all understood what I meant when I said that it had to be silent coming through, is because I've got the everything coming through the mixer. So when I'm recording, if I leave everything on so that you guys can hear it, it will also, everything that is recorded here will come through the same recording. So I'm about to record a banjo track. So the single banjo track would have all of this in it plus the banjo, and I want it to have just the banjo in it. That's why, like, for instance, I want to hear the bass track. I can listen to just the bass line, whereas which is like, ironically, I was cutting the rug down at a place called the Chuck with a girl named Linda Lou. Except instead of, you never change keys. Or something like that. That's an old Skinner song. So let's get in here and let's get this banjo plugged in. A playing a banjo, no crib for a bed. The little Lord children, the Lord Jesus, and lay down his sweet head. I know this banjo's probably not in tune, so we're going to have to play around with it a little bit first and give you guys an idea of what it will sound like. It should be this key right here. I wish we could get away with doing the Doug song with that. Wouldn't that be just so cool, man? How cool would that be? Like, Oh, it is the Doug intro. 100%. That was totally Doug. I was like, I wish it would be. I don't know, because that's how I'll play leads. Like, I'll do the same thing, like a. I'll do the same thing when I'm playing leads at a. Yeah, it was totally the Doug intro. But we'll do something sort of like that, something similar to that. Oh, this shit's about to get wet. Don't you worry. Man, that shit wet. Hold on, dog. Hold on, man. We got to get us a new track. A new track. Let's do create. And audio 7. That's where we're going to go down here and do that. Is the right here. Well, I don't know what it is. I don't fucking care. All right. I'm going to just mess around and see what comes out. So, enjoy the sound of silence for a couple minutes while I do this thing. So I'll only get the banjo instead of everything. Move it, football head. How do you guys like the banjo at the beginning? Not that part, obviously. Like, it would start right there. So let's get be clear on this. This will not be there. How do you guys like this one? If I leave the banjo at the beginning, I don't think I will, but I might. Okay, I fucked that part up. So this is going to take a little bit of work. I don't like that. So we'll get rid of that. We'll take this and split that right there so we can put this on the right. Note there. Bam. Oh, no, not that much. I'll go about right there. So let's come in here and see how this works. Oh, no, move the whole thing. We don't want to move the whole thing. We want to move just this thing. It wasn't much. It was just a hair. Just a little bit. Just a nut hair. Just a cunt hair. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking we do something like this. Let's try this guy right here and see how this works. The banjo just slowly creeps in. But I kind of wanted to creep in right there instead of closer. So. Okay, so let's see how this works. Too hot. I want to keep it just out of the way of everything else. I mean, I'm fine with that, right? I mean, it works, right? If we could get, it'd be really cool to get like some, like you were talking about, like the recess theme and shit like that. Yeah, you were talking about the recess theme. Okay, I'll replay it without any other noises. So it goes a little like that. Now, I have an idea, and it's just something that I like to do in my music, that when I record things. New track. Create. Audio 8. What I like to do is I'll go and I'll find a let's find let's see, what do we got? Like a busy street or something like that. Like, let's see what this sounds like. That's not enough. I need something a little more clear than that. No, not quite that much. Y'all like William Montgomery peeking at you there? Okay, that's what we'll do. We'll do, and I hope to God that I don't ever get flagged for any of this shit, because the video I'm playing this from is called Children on the Playground. But, alright, so let's do this. Check this out. Now let me see what this sounds like. Okay, I don't mind that. Just create a little background ambience noise. Uh-oh, is it down? Oh yeah, so I'm still good then. All right. That's funny. Where the fuck did I put? Where did I put Google Chrome? Did I delete? Did I shut it down? I must have. Fuck. I think I did that. So we'll go in here and do like see, I just want the city street. I don't want the background noise. Or that road noise. Let's see what this sounds like. No, that's too much. So the street sounds is out. So let's go back to where we were. I think that's going to be the one that'll work the best. All right, I think I got something cool here now. So, if I am not mistaken, this will be the final letter, Valish. All right, here's our final, I think. I think this is our final go at it. Actually, I'm going to start it off with the kids having a good time. We're a bunch of kids playing around having a good time, right? I think I'll take that. I'll take the fuck out of that. And we'll save. So how's that for an original mix of, let's see, export song to disk, and we will do so using Wave Encoder, and we'll do, yeah. Now I got this shit stuck in my head, man. I got this shit stuck in my head, man, like red band, man. I got this shit stuck in my red band, my headband, man. I got this shit stuck in my head, man. Ooh, I don't know about that. Yikes. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, so we got it out now. How do I do this? Can I share? Can I share that here? Oh, I know what I can do. I can go to the and upload there. Let me get back and find. I'm trying to take this out of here. I'm going to try to do something here. Delete that. We don't need that. We need this. And to do this. And we will save as. Boom. Boom. And we'll go here. Mm-hmm. Oh, bro, let me tell you right here. I am the one to talk to about food. Oh, man, love you guys back. Love you back, man. No, I really appreciate y'all letting me fucking indulge you here. Play it on Discord real quick. I'll be right back. I gotta take a piss. BRB. So, if you're still following me on YouTube, I haven't looked in a minute. There's still a couple of us. It's me. So it's just me now. All right, I'm getting the fuck out of here since it's just me. That's how you do a video. That's how you would use GarageBand. That's how you do all that shit. That's how it's done. That's how it works. That's how you do it. Peace, bitch.